Hey Aries, I'm David and welcome to Boogie Intuition. This is your reading for June 2026. I hope all of you are doing well out there. Um, Sorry for being a little bit late with making this video. I was trying to figure out what content I wanted to do next. I was thinking about doing like another round of shorts, but I also want to do like a your sign, your energy, or the person energy that you're connected with and like the overall outcome or what they're thinking type of content about. I haven't decided on what I'm gonna do or what's gonna be next, but I just wanted to give a little bit insight of what was happening behind the scene, like some of the different readings I was planning, just so if you guys was wondering what was taking so long for me to post this video. And also I just wanted to do this one um off live just because I wanted to kind of see if the energy shows up differently for me. Just to, you never know, like those little things I think is worth testing. And for me, I still feel like there's a little bit like being me becoming more comfortable with being on live. So hopefully you guys don't hold that against me too much. But let's go ahead and get started. And also, as you can see, I changed the format of the video layout where now I have like the cards camera facing upwards. So now you guys should be able to see better layout. But overall, if you guys don't like it, just let me know, and then I'll go back to the previous way. But overall, I'm still like searching what's the best I guess what's the best outlet or optimization I want for my layout. So please bear with me. Show me show me Aries energy throughout June. Give me one card that represents Aries energy throughout the month of June. Show me Aries energy. So for you, Aries, we receive the Knight of Wands in reverse. Show me what potential. No, for me, I feel like the Knight of Wands in reverse Aries is kind of like a conflicting type of energy. Just that's why I was a little bit silent because part of it could represent like a lack of action, but at the same time, it could be a representation of being impulsive. So, and I feel like impulsive is action taking type of word. So it's kind of a little bit. In addition, you have like recklessness, lack of passion, taking unnecessary risks. So I feel like those are all action oriented type of like um I guess verbs versus like lack of action seems like kind of predicted to the others. So that's why I was a little bit solid because I felt like the Knight of Wands is kind of in reverse, kind of threw me off for a second. Let's go ahead and see what your potential conflict or challenges is, or so for this one, I laid it out this way, so I have to read it in reverse. Sorry, Aries. We have the Hangman in reverse. Resistance to change, delay, indecision, stubbornness. Okay, so now it's becoming a little more clearer. So right now, Aries, I'm getting like a overall, definitely like an impulsiveness energy that's coming through. I feel like this is something that maybe you have been I guess a little bit of a firehead. Like maybe there's history of you not really thinking things through, and I feel like you recognize a little bit of that. Like, hey, some things I've done in the past have got me into trouble, and you feel that you're already aware that you should avoid doing certain actions or thinking taking action before fully thinking it through. So and I feel like that's what the hangman in reverse represents is like this is something that you're already aware of because maybe it got you in some type of situation or made the situation worse in the past. Show me one card or show me what Aries should focus on. Give me one card to indicate what Aries should be focusing on. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, which for me, I just feel like the cards that said that you need to be focusing on your bag. You need to be focusing on your money, focusing on the things that matters to you. Maybe I'm gonna pull a card for your recent past, Aries, but at least right now is the cards are indicating that you should be focusing on what matters, not whatever. I guess maybe some of you might have been getting dragged into situations that don't really benefit you or involve you. Maybe someone has been, holy crap, I'm gonna, it was just came to me. Maybe some people have been intentionally using you, like pulling you into some situation that you don't really have nothing to do with, just because they know how reactive you are. Yeah, I hate to. It's a little bit of like a manipulation. I feel like a little bit of manipulation, like people using your worst impulses. Like maybe they know something that you are a hardliner on. Like maybe this is someone that you already have, or someone that you might know for some time that knows you on a certain level where they know what triggers you. And I feel like the cards is suggestion you need to like find a way to not be so triggered. And let's show me Aries recent. Let's get some more clarity behind this. But yeah, I feel like so far I'm getting like a energy of like people might have been using you because they know what are your things that would like piss you off. What type of things would piss you off? Show me Aries recent past. Show me Aries recent past. Show me Aries. For your recent past, we have the Eight of Wands. And Eight of Wands, movement, action, rapid change, travel, communication. Yeah, for me, I feel like that's confirming the energy I'm picking up. Yeah, I feel like you got pulled into something, or someone tried to drag you into a situation that you had nothing to do with. Maybe you do have a real connection to this person. Like this could be a loved one, like a fan, a family member, or a friend that you know for some time. But I feel that this person took a they're not I don't want to say take advantage of you, because that's I feel like that's a strong word to say. 'Cause- but I feel like there's a little bit of manipulation behind this situation. At least that's what's coming through to me right now, where someone know what your worst impulses was or what triggers you, and they pulled you into a situation, and the cards is suggesting that you need to focus on what matters to you, not this, like, focus on your own agenda, what goals you have, and don't get pulled into this mess. And I feel like your recent past, it happened. That's I feel like because of the rapidness of this, like how impulsive some of you might be, or I don't think it's really impulsiveness. Maybe this is just something that you you stood like firm on, like this is something that you just will not accept, and you know that this person might have knew this about you and they pulled you into something. Let's go ahead and pull one for your strengths. What show me what is one of Aries strengths? Show me yours. What's benefiting Aries right now? Show me your strength. The Page of Swords, curiosity, intellectual pursuit, communication, exploration, confidence. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Aries is a very confident sign, and most of the Aries I've known and know very are confident, and that there is a little bit of I don't want to say curious mind, but I do feel like the things that Aries are into, they are really into, and maybe this is kind of what the cards is hoping you like focus on, like what really matters to you. that can overall like help you progress. But let's go ahead and pull a card for your near future. Show me Aries near future. Show me Aries near future. Okay, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Lack of recognition, lack of success, self-doubt, lost confidence, lack of inspiration. Hmm. I feel like this is all internal. I hope this is not like you, Aries, being down on yourself. Like maybe I'm hoping this is a like a quick phase, like a temporary phase you find yourself in because what this definitely seemed like a polar opposite from this energy, the Page of Swords, but it seemed like this possibly will be like an internal reflection, self-reflection that you might do for yourself where I'm getting like maybe there's parts of you if everything else is like you feel like you relate or some of this stuff is coming through for you. Maybe this is like part of you like reflecting like damn, like if I did not get involved or waste my time with dealing with this type of situation, I could have been here. Like I feel like a little bit of a little bit of like self um that's a word, but you know like take talking yourself down a little bit. Like but I feel like that's more so internal where you just like feel you might be a little bit hard on yourself for for a brief moment though. Show me what actions if any Aries should be taking. Show me what action if any yeah, show me what action they should be they take. Should they Aries be taking, sorry. So we have the five of Pentacles that came out. It came out in reverse, just a FYI. Recovery, hope, reaching out for help, acceptance, relief. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely feel like this feeling right here is gonna be very temporary for you guys. Is maybe this is just like you just like really just being honest with yourself, but then you snap out, you're gonna snap out of it and start to push forward with whatever you want to chase after. So this is a good, I guess, was it 180 or 360? No, 180, where it seemed like you're gonna be snapping out of this energy up here. Let's go ahead and see what else would you might need to know. That card almost wanted to flip out, but I just want to. It didn't flip out all the way, so I'm not gonna accept it. Let's go ahead and keep shuffling. Show me what else Aries need to know right now. Show me what else Aries. Let me shuffle a little. Something's telling me to shuffle a little bit. Sorry about that. So we have the Ace of Cups coming out, right? New beginnings, love, emotions, clarity, emotional clarity, spiritual awakening. I feel like this can be new and old, to be honest. I definitely get like a new and old energy for the Ace of Clubs. New because it could be like someone that you're gonna meet that kind of I guess you wasn't expecting to like run into like for you singles like someone that you just wasn't expecting to meet. That's good for you ones that's interested in love or meeting with someone. But also I'm getting like an energy of maybe there was someone that you did already meet in the past, but things like started and ended quite quickly because like maybe you guys didn't take the time to like I guess get to a place of understanding and maybe one of you gonna try to like reignite or restart the communication. Maybe you guys start talking talking things through better. Like maybe you will understand why they are or do the things they do. So I feel like it could be a mixture of old and new for yeah, I guess it could go either way, but yeah, I'm getting like an energy of like some of you might be giving a person a second chance, or maybe a person going to be reaching out to you, and maybe that will help overall you guys create something or rekindle something. Show me what could show me Aries hopes and dreams. Show me Aries hopes and dreams. I mean, excuse me, hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. What should Aries be hopeful or so we have the Hermit, solitude, introspection, guidance, wisdom. Yeah, I feel like overall, again, like a energy of like if you don't put any action or motion into whatever goals you have, I think there's a little bit fear or concern to you that your life might not end up or does you don't want your life to end up a certain way, which I guess that's understandable on any level, but I feel like that's something that at least throughout June you might be thinking about like, man, I don't want to like end up like I don't want to say I'm not sure if your parents was like was in a bad financial position, but I feel like there's a little bit of that energy coming through where you just don't want to, I guess, be disappointed in yourself. Say like a decade or however long from now, in which you plan on, like retiring. Like you kind of want to set yourself up with a better trajectory, and that's something that you're gonna be contemplating. Like, man, I don't want to end up in the same position or the same predicament of whatever. Let's go ahead and see what's your potential future. Let's see what some potential futures for you. Now this might connect to one energy, but it could connect to like multiple. Let's hope that it picks up multiple energy, but overall we want to see if something we hope for something positive to come out. Show me Aries potential future. Okay, we have the High Priestess, but it came out in reverse. Deception, confusion, lack of understanding, hidden agendas. Okay, just hear me out. I'm not sure if this is gonna make sense. I'm not even gonna put a disclaimer that whether or not this is right or wrong energy. But what came to me, the message that came to me, Aries, is that some of you gonna be willing to do whatever it takes to create this great future. Like, it would, like you be willing to do what you feel is needed for you to do to get your money, to get your bag, right? I feel like not everyone, and I'm not saying this right or wrong, but I'm getting like you're willing to like cut some people off. You're willing to like maybe tell some small lies, but I feel like this is like you and for some of you, not all of you, where you might be willing to do whatever you need to do to to get the results that you want, and that might come at the cost of like deceiving people, misleading people, cutting people off. There's a little bit of like a cutthroatness and I almost say narcissistic energy that because I'm not an expert, but I just feel like that's really the overall message that came. Like you're gonna be laser focused on yourself and what's close the I guess your close family, and you're gonna be willing to do whatever you need to do for you guys to achieve whatever goals or wants that you desire. Not to say it's right or wrong, but that's just the energy that came to me just now. So yeah, that's the overall read and energy I picked up for you for the month of June. I'm interested to know if any of you connected with any of this energy. Is I feel like this was a wild journey that we all went on. So I'm interested to know if any of you connected with this. If you like this video, I would truly appreciate if you would consider giving it a thumbs up and also subscribing to the channel. And also, my mind just went blank. I'm sorry about that. But also, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I know I had a long day, so sorry with if this wasn't the best I guess video I made, but besides that, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.